Alright, the objective for this lesson is 2.8. I can calculate simple interest. And the simple interest, here the formula is I equals P times R times T. And I is the amount of simple interest. Make sure you label each part. P is the principal. R is the interest rate, and that is going to be given as a percent, but you have to write it as a decimal. And T is the time, but it has to be in years. So there's the formula we're going to use. So let's say that you put $580 into a savings account. That is your principal. That's the original amount that you put into the account. So if you put $580 into an account, that's the P. The amount pays a 3% simple interest rate. So I know the rate is 3%. I need to turn that into a decimal, so it's going to be 0.03. And then we want to know how much interest will we earn in 5 years. I want to solve this for I. I want to know how much interest I'll earn in 5 years. So I'll set it up using this formula. I don't know what I is, but it equals 580 times the rate, which is 0.03 for 3%, and then 5 years. So I'll multiply these together, and that will tell me how much interest I earn in 5 years. So 580 times 0.03 times 5 is $87. So in 5 years I earn $87 just by having the money in my account. Let's do a different example. So for this next one, let's say we're talking about a car loan, and we're borrowing $500 for their car loan. I always start by setting up IPRT. I'm taking out $500 for the car loan. That's my principal, the original amount borrowed or invested is the principal. And I'm going to plan on paying off the car loan in 2 years, so my time is 2. And at the end, I will have paid $3,000 in interest, and I want to know what the interest rate is. So I'm going to plug everything I know into my formula. I know I is 3,000. No, I should be 300, sorry. Say I is 300. I know P is 5,000. I don't know R. I know time is 2. Since multiplication is commutative, the order doesn't matter, so I can multiply these two together first. So I get 300 equals 5,000 times 2 is 10,000 times R. Now to get R by itself, I'm going to divide by 10,000. So I get R equals, so 300 divided by 10,000 is 0.03. That's as a decimal. So if we turn that back into a percent, my interest rate was 3% on that account. Let's do this one. For example 3. Let's say I'm going to start, IPRT. Let's say we're borrowing $1,400. If it's the amount we're borrowing, that's going to go here for the principal. And the interest rate is 5.5% per year. So that'd be 0.055 as a decimal. Let's say we're going to pay the loan back in 8 months. I want to know what my interest is going to be. Time has to be in years. So if this is in 8 months, there are 12 months in a year. This is actually 8 over 12, which I can simplify to 2/3 of a year. So let's plug everything into our formula. I don't know I know P is 1,400. I know my rate as a decimal is 0.055. 0.055. My time is 2/3 of a year. So I'm going to multiply all of that together, and that will give me the interest that I'm going to have to pay. So 1,400 times 0.055 times 2 divided by 3. So the amount of simple interest I'll have to pay on this loan would be $51.33 if we round.